Billy the Melvin, she on a roll. From Nairobi streets, making hearts whole. Motivation.
Can I ask?
That's what you're getting.
Did, for example, the relationship that your parents had, or has it influenced the way now you view relationship today, or what has been your take around the issue of relationship now looking back as an adult, all that?
First of all, I think it's 20. I think it's last year. No, not last year. 2023. I had actually shifted now from Shags because after school I got my first job, but still in my neighboring county, so back in Shags. But now I shifted back to Nairobi. So I was just here, and if there's that one thing that I actually dreamed of was seeing my mom walk down the aisle together with my dad. So they were there because we are like, hey, now they're married, but no, the marriage had not been officiated.
Okay. They just did the traditional one.
There was not even the traditional one.
It was, come, we stay. So in Africa, we have that. Yes. They stayed. Now it was too late to go back home.
Yeah, it was too late because kids are involved and they have to do this thing called marriage together.
Yes.
So 2023, now they decided to walk down the aisle, and I was like, hey, see, they're paved way for us.
Yes.
So to them, when I saw them, even in their age, because they were 50s, I think 50s, in their 50s, it's when they're walking down the aisle with us there. But we are not, I wasn't in a position to see them walk down the aisle, but at least I was so happy for them, because I remember that moment when I called my dad and my mom telling them congratulations, if there's one thing that I told them, thank you for paving way for us.
Oh my God.
So,
that's so beautiful.
In as much as right now I'm not married, but it's something that I'm looking forward to it, because it's a beautiful thing. It's not like a bed of roses, I know, because I've seen, even with them, I can't say that their marriage was perfect because I saw the ugly side and I saw also the good side. But I'm not choosing to look at the ugly side. I'm choosing to look at the beautiful side of it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward.
I'm glad that we can have diverse thoughts on the same, because for me, I first of all, when I started my life, I found myself in the hands of my grandparents.
Okay.
And they were together. They were like my mom and dad. But I knew my mom was somewhere. So I was aware. I was aware because I was left with them. She had to go work, right? And then now I had to join her. I had to join her later on in life. And she was now in a relationship then. Yeah, she was in another relationship. So, again, our director, is there a problem? Oh, you're doing this. Every sign is a signal. Where? Okay, let me take it. Oh, okay, sawa. So now I had to join my mom. After I joined her, now I saw her still take up responsibility for the family. I saw her being the bigger person in the family. So I can say that was a strong unit. Yeah. So for me, largely I haven't seen now that aspect of submission in a marriage, that beauty of, a man is coming, a woman is coming, or a man is coming from, or the husband is coming from work. There is, all that. You see, the normal family setup. I didn't have the liberty to see that. The dynamics were a little bit different because my mom was like, you know what? If you're not supporting me enough, let me go fend for my kids. Okay. So me and my brother, it was just me and my brother then. So, and I saw it, I saw them split at some point. And I saw my mom choose her peace, choose us over, the unit, or the union. And that one has informed how I view relationship right now in both negative and positive ways. Positive in a manner that I cannot stand an abusive relationship. I cannot stand an abusive marriage or a toxic person. Someone who threatens you or something. I cannot stand abuse, I can see BS from afar and be able to walk away because she was able to do that, right? And that one is positive. I have now the thought of you don't have to depend on a man, right? If she had just stayed there and said, you know what, even if you're not giving us enough, let me just, and start complaining and start crying. No, she did not do that. She was like, no, I'm not staying here. I'm going to look for money for my kids, right? And now, negatively, and I'm not saying that I am focusing on the negative. It just found itself through to me. It caught up with me. And now, whenever there is an inconvenience, I'm walking away, regardless. I don't think I'm ready now to sit and just talk through things. Okay, I'm working on it. It's something I'm working on. But I've found in my relationships, whenever I felt like, you know what, this one is not for me. I just walk away. And that is why, again, maybe I'm afraid to fully now commit because of what I have seen. Because of what I have seen happen through my life. But then again, I can't deny the fact that there have been meaningful relationships around me because I have my grandparents to look up to, my uncles, my aunties. They've been in very good marriages, yeah. So, and they've stayed for years, even till date. So, it's a I think for me it's a cross. What do we call it? I'm at a crossroad. Yeah, crossroad. I'm at a crossroad because now I am. There's this path. I can do it on my own. I've got this because my mom paved way for me that way, and now this other way, I can actually become a submissive woman. I can actually become, a good wife or something. So yeah, that is also part of adulting.
And I saw when our parents were actually parenting us, I think most of the conversations that were meant to be given by my mom, we were given most by our dad.
Wow.
So part of it was like she really, really, really championed for us ladies to ensure that at least we have good education. And then you understand fathers with their daughters, they're so insecure about I don't know.
Absolutely everything, especially
everything. The
boys
guys around. So my dad was that one person who could not want to see you around any boy at that particular time. And now you see the shift. She was like, I don't want to see you guys like getting teenage pregnancies because right now I'm not working because remember we had shifted. Now the work it's over. We are headed back to Shags. We are starting afresh from there. In the city, we were used to like being catered for everything that we wanted. Now
at what age did you move?
At 13, when I was 13.
Oh, okay.
I think the youngest was 1 year back then. So you see now the dynamics there they have changed. Now we are from the soft life now to the hardship that are there. So when sitting us down, she used to tell us, Belinda, I don't want you to come here with your pregnancy here. You're telling her, I don't have job. Your mom is not even working. And for my dad, he can't do this heavy work because 1 year back, he was involved in a very terrible accident that almost took his life. So he's here, he can't do heavy work like going to the shamba. So it was us and our mom who ensure that whenever we are home, we have to take our mom to the shamba. That one was
non-negotiable.
There was no negotiating or what we had to because now it's just my mom. You see, so she used to tell us, I don't want like you getting pregnant and then I have like nothing to assist you. I'll just give you my trouser, you go split and then you use them as napkins if that's what you want. So he used to say it like that. So when you grow up, I think growing up we had to take that responsibility. And then he was like, now the point that you were saying, for her he was like, when you go and you find a man in the near future, I don't want that man to mistreat you because we didn't take good care of you.
Exactly.
So I'm giving you this education so that you can be in a position to stand for yourself.
Wow.
You don't have to be a housewife.
Yeah.
You see, so get your money. You don't have to depend on a man
yeah.
to get certain things. You can do it by yourself. And if you see that the marriage is toxic, you're free to walk out of
Yeah.
that. And now I get whatever that you're saying,
Yes.
because he used to like tell us each and every evening, whenever we'll sit, we're done with supper, he'll just start a story.
Wow.
And then he encourages you, matters education, what you're supposed to do. Yeah, so the point that you're saying, actually, it has also like took me years back what he used to say. Yeah.
And I think most of our parents, they used to fear girls getting pregnant.
Yeah, and you know that particular time, the cases were so high.
Exactly. I don't know what was
so
it.
high. Because in rural areas.
Yes. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you find that someone memaliza Form 4, or they're done with their...
Not even from 4. We used to see others even in class 7, class 6.
Oh my. Okay. Wow. Okay, it used to be very scary.
And from
when
where
I thought about it, young or teenage pregnancy was one thing that really scared me. It was really, really, really scared me. And I think most of the sex education we got wasn't even from our parents.
Yeah.
From them, we got fear. We got the fear of...
Let me not see you
if you
with that.
if you get pregnant, then it's over for you. It's over for you. Yeah, and from now, we had to rely on other sources to give us sex education. But I think it would have been
better.
It would have been better if we had it from them. If we had it from them, because... And again,
and I really loved how our parents were being brought up back in the days, because I used to hear that back in the days, boys were being given session with their grandfathers. They would just have a session where they're being told how to become boys, how to become a woman. So you're being taught maybe for the ladies with their aunties and grandmas. But nowadays it's not there.
Yeah, we've left the work to the teachers. To now.
If the teachers are not doing enough, then
Billy the Melvin, she on a roll.